This is a Commodities, Scrap Metal Recycling and Economic Report, brought to you by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers and Gondola Trailers, Open-Top Scrap Trailers, December 12, 2022. This is Brian Sides reporting for Greg Brown, who will be back later this week. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose slightly to 1.63 million tons. The U.S. economy continues growing slowly. WTI crude oil price fell to $71.02 per barrel, a 12-month low on recession fears and rising China COVID fears. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 625, with a slow trend up. U.S. oil producers remain concerned about oversupply. U.S. weekly crude oil production rose slightly to 12.2 million barrels per day, the highest in 2.5 years. Less Russian oil in the market is great for U.S. oil exports. Scrap steel number 1 HMS price rose to $290 per gross ton, but is still settling for December. Good export demand and low supply raised prices. Hot rolled coil steel price rose to $34 per hundredweight, $680 per ton, as steel mills raised prices to offset higher costs. Copper price rose slightly to $3.86 per pound on low production and hopes of improved Chinese demand. Aluminum price fell to $1.13 per pound, $2,480 per metric ton, despite tight supplies. China November Caixin Total Economy Index fell to 47, the lowest since May, and is under 50, meaning it's in contraction. It was a broad-based decline due to a major COVID wave. U.S. November producer price percent increase fell to 7.4%, the smallest increase in 2.5 years. Lower energy costs are bringing down inflation. U.S. Chicago lumber futures fell to $412, down more than 70% from March. This was back to levels seen 18 years ago as housing slows. U.S. weekly initial unemployment claims rose to 230,000, with the 4-week moving average being the highest since August. Higher interest rates continued to slow parts of the economy. U.S. December U of M Consumer Sentiment Index rose to 59.1, beating forecasts. This was as current conditions and future sentiment improved. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell a big 953 points to 33,477. This was on concerns over further interest rate increases and on concerns that the economic slowdown bringing recession. Gondola trailers are finally back in stock. 48-foot long, 8-foot high walls of hardocks. Call Bentley for a quote at 734-722-8100. As always, feel free to call or email Greg with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.